It's time to answer all of you guys' questions because I get like tons of them every single day in my DMs. You guys are like everywhere, like YouTube, on my TikTok, like everywhere. Like, oh, like how did you do that? How did you do that? So today, I'm gonna answer every single question you guys have. I picked like the big 10 or 20s because these are the questions I get all the time. So I hope you have your tea ready to sip it while I spill mine. And yeah, get your snack or whatever. Let's get into it. I got my iPad right here. So let me pull up my first question. The first question that I get literally all the time now, which is my weight loss journey. Let's talk about it, okay? I want to start by saying how much I didn't even like focus on losing weight until when I started seeing results. I was eating out every single day. I'm talking about like Harvey's in the morning, and then at night I'm going to get ramen with my boyfriend, and then I have ice creams and like just lots of unhealthy stuff consistently, okay? And the thing is, it's because I just had moved in alone and cooking was not my forte. So like naturally, when you don't have anyone to tell you, because I just got out of like my family, right? Like they weren't like controlling, but when you start living alone, you kind of want to like do things like eat ice cream for dinner or whatever. So wait, no, eat ice cream for breakfast. I was eating like pizza for dinner every single night and just not working out as much. Like I was literally like filming a lot of videos and that was my workout. I was okay. Like I wasn't like upset about my weight at all, honestly. Like it was never something I really cared about because I just cared about fashion. I cared about being successful. Like looks and stuff always came secondary to me. But obviously like the way you look is really important, especially with my job or just any job. Like pretty privilege is real, right? But you would think that's why I did lose weight, but that was not actually it. I literally just started eating at home more because that was actually my 2025 New Year 2025 New Year resolution, which was basically eat at home, cook at home, don't spend a lot of money. My main reason why I switched from eating outside to home was actually money. I was like being broke every single day by just spending money outside. So I was like, you know what, this gotta stop. I gotta learn how to cook. So I just started eating at home way more. Okay, that's how I started losing weight. I actually lost a lot of weight just by eating healthy. Like I didn't even start working out until like recently, you know, like that's when like I used to try to go to work, like I used to try to go to the gym a little bit, but I had always failed, like maybe once a week or maybe like once every 2 weeks. Like that's how I would go to the gym. And obviously consistency is key in everything, but one thing I was consistent with was eating at home. Like I was eating like wraps, like I was eating homemade avocado toast and all of that stuff. So you need to watch what you eat. That's the first thing. Like eat your protein. Everybody says that, but protein is what tones your like body, also gives you muscle. Like you need to hit like, I think it's like 1.5 into your body mass or whatever. So eat your protein, eat your fiber, because the more fiber you eat, the better digestion you have, the less bloating you have. Also, I'm not saying to cut off the foods you love, okay? It's just mindful eating. Like, you know, eating ice cream every single night is not mindful eating, but eating ice cream like twice a week or thrice a week or whenever you're feeling down is mindful eating, you know? Like you're not just like eating whatever the fuck you have, because obviously that's not good for your body. You gotta fuel your body. Treat it as a project, okay? Like you don't have anywhere to be. Like you don't have to be your best or like skinnier version right now. Nobody's saying that. You need to enjoy the process. What matters is that you're treating your life, your like weight loss journey or whatever, as like a fun little project, you know, like customize your avatar. That's how I treated it too. I'm like, you know what? I want to see how it feels to be skinny for some time. I don't know, maybe I'll bulk up soon. Like who cares? This life is like a game. Okay, there's one. But yeah, eating definitely huge one on my weight loss. I obviously started dancing a lot. I dance in heels, so I take like 2 heel dance classes a week. And as much as I would love to focus on strength training too, that's what I'm lacking. So I'm gonna try to focus on it more because I want to get my abs back. They were there when I was like training my core, but now that I'm not doing that, I'm just doing cardio. Like all my muscles are leaving. There's no one answer, okay? Eat good, 10k steps, or like cardio if you're leaning out, you know, eat protein, fiber, and then also work out. How to own a space when you have 0 friends there and are awkward AF. First of all, you need to remember, nobody is looking at you the way you think they are. Nobody's like, oh my god, look at her, oh my god, that's so. Nobody's doing that because they're also worried about themselves. You're not that important. And like, it's a good thing to know that I'm not as important as I think I am, which is a good thing, you know, less attention on me. Now I can get out of my anxiety mindset. I can finally see things as how they are. You need to stop putting people on a pedestal. Why am I wanting their validation? Because who the are they? Who knows? They're also thinking the same thing. Oh my god, I need to make friends. I need to network, blah, blah, blah. So they need you as much as you need them too. So act like it. How do you deal with hate comments? I have actually talked about this in my previous video. Hate comments are just compliments to me because you only get hated on when you're doing something different, okay? Especially if you're like, if you get hated on for just being you, you know you're doing something right. And if you want to hear more about that, you can watch my previous video. But I don't deal with them because I don't even care. Like, when I see a hate comment, I'm like, you're probably broke or you're probably in your bed gooning. Like, I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to take you seriously. Next. How much does your man support you? Oh my god. My man supports me a lot because I wouldn't be with someone who doesn't support me, okay? He supports everything I do. He supports my work. He supports how I dress. He supports what I want to do in life. He supports everything. I'm like, I literally met him when I had like, what, 5k followers. I have like almost 1 million, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I had like 5k followers and we were like friends at the time, but he was the one who like never judged me or anything, and that's how I kind of fell in love. He's been with me through literally everything I can imagine. Like every shitty thing that has happened to me, he's been there. Except the childhood part. But yeah, okay, next question. I really want to know, how are you that confident? And do you view other people's opinion? Like, do you take hate comments to heart sometimes? I always believe in faking it until you make it. Okay, so when I started posting on social media, like I used to pretend millions of people were waiting for me to post. Ask yourself, like, if I was confident, what would I wear today? And wear that. I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable. Just wear it once a week. Make it a ritual. But every day or like every week, you're gonna try to act like the person who you want to become. If you fake confidence and act like how a confident person or like how a confident version of you would act, everybody around you would start perceiving you like that too. When everybody starts perceiving you like that, you start perceiving yourself like that too, because you care about other people's opinions so much. You're like, maybe I am that girl. But it's not easy. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight, but it's possible for anyone. You can start right now and it could happen maybe in a year, okay? Or you could still bedrock and be like, well, it's gonna take a year, I can't. Then stay miserable. If you want to change, then start today. Start acting like the person you want to become. Start eating like the person you want to become. Start talking like the person you want to become. I mean, internet's free. Like, learn vocabulary, expand your vocabulary, read books, do stuff that a confident person would, because a confident person would not sit in their bed and rot. You don't just one day magically become confident and then everything falls into place. No. First, you make everything else fall into place, and then slowly you become confident. Fake it till you make it, but it's not actually faking it till you make it. It's just literally doing things a confident person would, and then slowly actually becoming it, and slowly it becoming a part of you. Next question is, when did your passion for fashion start? I actually was a kid when I got into fashion. I don't know, my mom is really fashionable. She would like dress us up, and I would get obsessed with like TV shows like Indian serials. I used to love strawberry shortcake. I mean, look at her outfits, you know. Just a lot of like media. I think my love for fashion started when I was a kid, but it became real passion when I think it was like 4 years ago, when I had nothing that helped me be confident except fashion. Like, I had no friends, my family was shitty, like I was so low on confidence. With fashion, I could just like put on a persona, and like I could like be anyone. Like, you can be anything. That was my thing with fashion, and that's how I fell in love. Like, now when I'm feeling down, fashion is the first thing I go to. I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling down, I need to put on something cute, I need to act like I'm the shit. And fashion helps me do that. From where do you get all these outfit ideas? I actually use Pinterest a lot. Like, back when I started fashion videos, I didn't have a lot of clothes and I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to get really creative with how I used my outfits, like how I used my pieces to make outfits. So I would like layer multiple things, or like use 2 tops to make a new top. I would like experiment a lot because I had few pieces, but I wanted to make a lot of videos. If you are trying to make a lot of outfit combos, do not get like a million pieces, because that's not fun. You're not gonna learn anything. Like, give yourself 3 pieces to make 6 outfits or something like that, you know? Like, that's a challenge you should give yourself, because that's when you get creative. That's how I like started getting creative. And then of course I got new pieces and stuff, but I make so many videos that it's impossible to not reuse items. So I'm kind of forced to be creative. What inspires your style? I try on a bunch of outfits and whatever feels good is my style. Like, seriously, I just focus on how I feel in the thing. Like, if it doesn't make me feel good, then I'm just like, nah. But if it does, then it does. What's your motivation to keep going? Freedom. I think freedom is a huge one for me. It's not something I ever got. Like, I didn't have freedom of choice in my family, and like a lot of shit that happened to me was not my choice, obviously. Now that's all that's all I chase, you know? Like, my motivation is that I want to be free to do whatever I want, to live wherever I want, to be with people that I actually want to be with and not be forced, you know? So I want to make a lot of fucking money and be free. And if I can teach other women to do the same, that's just like, that's my dream life. And I feel like giving up, I'm like, no. I know there's a lot of women watching me, and I know I am watching. I know my little self is watching, and I'm not gonna give up right now, because I need to earn that money. I need to earn that platform. I need to earn all of that stuff so I can speak my shit and be free. What's your religion? I'm actually an atheist. My boyfriend is a Christian, so like sometimes I would like go to his church. I'm very spiritual. I respect other religions, of course, but it's just not for me. Like, religion's not for me. I focus on more like spirituality, meditation, manifestation, all that kind of stuff. And the universe, I believe in the universe. I believe in something higher than me, just not God, you know, or like a specific God. As a teen girl, I want to ask why your girlies are so loose and saggy, how it happened. It's sad that like teen girls are asking this, because saggy girlies are very normal, because gravity exists, okay? And if you lost a lot of weight too, by the way, you will lose a lot of like fat in here, and it'll droop down, you know? That's what happened to me. Like, I lost a lot of fat in my girlies, so they kind of droop down. I think they look hot, you know? Like, it's about your perspective, you know? We are taught that only one set of girlies look good, and that's why we just cannot perceive other girlies looking cute. That's why we gotta bring up more representation. Like, we gotta normalize this. Very normal. This is very normal. People you see probably have a girly job, even if not, some are just genetic, but that doesn't mean yours are not normal, okay? This is just normal. Gravity. Why do you keep your body hair? I get this a lot. I'm just lazy. Like, I'm just like sometimes when I would remember, I would do it, don't get me wrong. Like, when I'm like, oh wait, you know what, I totally forgot to shave, like, I'll be like, okay fine, I'll just shave if I have the razor next to me. But sometimes I just forget. But I'm pretty clean. Like, everybody's like, oh, you're so gross. Like, I shower every single fucking day. Okay. Anyways, what's the hardest thing about being an influencer? I think the pressure to stay relevant. I used to have it, but not anymore. I feel like if you're just being you, you'll always be relevant. But I think, you know, there's a lot of like, I could be doing that, I could be doing that, you know? I'm like, oh, I didn't get invited to this, oh, I didn't get a collab with this. Like, I'm always like, oh my god, I could be doing more, I could be doing more. But that's just me in general. But that's, I think for me, that's the hardest part, because there's always something to do. You can never just be like, I'm happy, you know? No, it's like, what's next? I'm actually talking to my therapist about this, because apparently this is not good. How did you come to love yourself with all the society standards? It's not that we come to love ourselves. It's that we come to hate ourselves because of society. Like, nobody's born thinking they're ugly or stupid. It's just the way like society tells us, like, you're stupid, you're ugly. So for me, I think I just didn't listen to them. I didn't have time to listen to them. First of all, I was literally like crying in my bedroom about the things that were happening to me. So I didn't really have time to care about what the other side was saying. Or like, even when I did have the time, I was like, she's not gonna pay my bills. Like, I was like, bro, I don't care, I need to get the life I want. Like, I was so desperate to be successful that all that was so relevant, and you need to be logged in, so logged in on bettering yourself that you don't even care. That's all just noise. Like, you don't care. You know what to do. You know you're gonna eat good, you're gonna wake up in the morning, you're gonna meditate, you're gonna journal, you're gonna study, you're gonna get good marks, you're gonna get that job. You know that. So all that is just noise. Just focus on yourself, because that's all that matters. Your thoughts on cheese? I love cheese. I could just eat cheese right out of like the packet. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, a lot of talking. If you ever get the chance of living in a country forever, which country would it be? Honestly, not one country. Like, I want to travel the whole world. I would love to live anywhere in Europe. I would love to go to Japan, but not forever. But like, I would love to live there for like 6 months, you know, and like experience the culture and learn things about their culture, and then like move to Korea, and then move to Dubai, and then move somewhere in Europe, Paris, Milan, like all of that stuff. Like, I don't think I would live in a country forever. Like, even like right now, I'm planning to move out of Canada like in the next few years. So of course I'm gonna do it. Any hints for your business? Actually, oh my god. Actually, I am gonna tell you what my business is about. So I basically offer 3 services. The first one is a closet audit call, and then the second one is a personal styling call for your events, for literally birthday parties, or just like anything you want me to style. That's the one you want to do. And then the third one is a Pinterest mood board. So I basically ask a few questions like, oh, what do you like, how do you dress, modest, no, blah, blah, you know, all of that stuff. And then I give you a mood board plus a list of things you should buy with the budget. So if you give me like $500 budget, I'm gonna make you a list of things you can buy out of the $500 budget that you should buy and you must buy. It's called a must buy list. The must buy list is actually included in all the other 2 services, but if you don't want to do that, you can just get the Pinterest board. But the closet audit is basically just you showing me everything you have in your closet, you know, anything. Like, oh, I have this pajama, should I keep it or not? I'm like, girl, no. The things you told me, you want your aesthetic to be dark academia, this ain't dark academia, donate. You know, that's the stuff we're gonna do. You actually get to call me through Google Meet. So we'll have a little chat, just you and me, very confidential, don't worry. Teach you how to style whatever you want. Okay, I'll show you how to style anything in your closet, literally anything. You can trust me. I'm a styling god, okay? I'm just kidding. I will help you feel your best self, okay? I'll hype you up. I'll tell you what fits your body type. I'll tell you what fits your aesthetic. I'll tell you what fits your closet. And based on everything you've told me, I'll create like a few outfit combinations you can wear right now or later. And like, I'll tell you all the brands you can buy from. There's just so much we can work on the call. So I'm so excited to launch it. There's no like exact launching day yet because I'm waiting for my studio to confirm a date for my photo shoot. I have to make sure everything works so you guys can easily book through Calendly, and you get all the emails and you easily join through the link and all of that to make it as easy as I can possibly for you. So look out for it, okay? Because I'm so excited to talk to you guys. And also, I'm actually planning to run a discount for the first 15 clients just so you can see what it's about, you know? What books do you read? I read a lot of smut. I started this book called Twisted Love. I know it's pretty famous. I haven't been able to finish it actually because I've been just like so busy. But I also got this one called Vicious. I don't know what it's about. I did get another book that I actually never finished because I underestimated how dark it was. You know which one I'm talking about. So I didn't even research about it. I was like, dark romance, you know, like I'm like, you know what, I love dark romance, not the type you're thinking. No, I hate that shit. But like, you know, dark romance, like we're talking about like enemies to lovers or like pew pew, like spies. I love like spy trope, it's my favorite. But yeah, you know, like that kind of dark romance. And then they're like, this dark romance you should never read. No, I have to read it. Like when you build that curiosity around something, then I have to go check it out. And it was like, this book is really dark, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever, let me just see what it's about. I seriously felt physically sick, and I never thought it was possible for me because I thought I was like a really strong gal. But yeah, Haunting Adeline. I didn't even like, no wait, Hunting Adeline. Oh my god, hunting, not haunting. It's a disgusting book because the way it's like labeled romance, I feel like if it was labeled as something else, I actually might have finished it because if it's like thriller or whatever, right? But the fact that there's so many episodes of just her, you know, doing like being that, I'm like, how is that important to the plot? Like, we get it, can we fucking move on? But I couldn't. It was so gruesome, it was so gross. I'm never letting my curiosity win ever again. So I kind of switched to like Twisted Lies, which is on the, you know, less intense side, I guess. When are you getting married? Girl, I'm turning 21 this October, so probably not anytime soon. Like, I would probably get married around like 27, maybe earlier if I get like richer earlier, but yeah, I need to be financially stable to get married 100%. Is your little accessory, which is basically my boyfriend, India or from somewhere else? He's actually Pakistani. Yep, he's not Indian, he's Pakistani, but he's actually from Punjab, and I'm from Punjab too, so it's like we're neighbors. Any quotes you live by? One quote I always live by. Actually, no, I don't have one. I have like so many. The first one is the absence, no, not that. The presence of someone else's beauty doesn't mean the absence of yours, which means don't compare, okay? Just because someone else is pretty doesn't mean you're ugly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just facts. Wait, everything that's mine will always find me, or like whatever is mine will stay mine, like something like that. It's basically like whatever is mine will come to me. Like, I don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't have to be jealous, I don't have to compare myself, because whatever is meant for me will always be mine, okay? Like, always. I'm always at the right time at the right place. That's just how it works. Oh wait, tips to become an influencer. Stop planning and do more. Stop planning your content. Stop watching those videos like 5 hooks you need to know, or like stop watching like, oh, you need to post at 10 a.m. every single day. Stop doing that, okay? Stop, forget about the algorithm. Just focus on consistency. Focus on consistency and focus on being you. And focus on trusting the divine timing. Do not try to plan every single move. Do not plan your scripts all the time. Obviously plan your videos like vaguely, but let yourself be in flow. When you're in flow, creative ideas come to you easily. You know, when you're trying to plan little things, you're not aligned with your higher self, not the one that has views or followers, whatever you want. Do things you love, like create content about things you love. Obviously find good lighting. We don't want shitty lighting. Good lighting, speak your truth, and obviously if it's like hate, don't. But like, speak your truth, be yourself, be consistent every single day. Stop focusing about the little things like the algorithm, the music, and all of that. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's like a lot of other questions, but wait, I'm gonna answer the last one and then we're gonna wrap it up, because I want to do more parts too, of course. Did you have any insecurities and how did you overcome them? Who doesn't have insecurities? Maybe I don't have a lot of insecurities like look wise, but I have like a lazy eye, which is like one of my biggest insecurities. Like, I never look at the camera like that ever. Like, I'm always like this or like this. It's one of my biggest insecurities. Like, I might even get it fixed, like my lazy eye, but it's okay. Like, I don't let it get in my way of work, you know? Everybody has insecurities, that's okay. Just move on. Like, yeah, I do have a lazy eye, I know, so what? Like, I'm gonna start working or what? Like, I'm gonna stop going out? Obviously not, you know? You gotta start being nonchalant about your life a little bit. like, think less, do more. Not that like people who don't have insecurities go far, it's that people who don't listen to their insecurities go far, okay? What was the quote? It's like, don't doubt your fear. No, it was like, don't doubt your vision, doubt your fear. It's like, successful people doubt their fear and trust their vision. Trust the vision, be delusional, say fuck it, be nonchalant, and not care about, like, life ain't that serious. You can literally die right now and boom. Now what?